Hey guys, welcome back to Kiwi Classics and Customs. Back on the Cougar today, the Fastback Cougar, and we're swinging this bad boy into the hole for the first time. 5 litre Coyote, 10 speed auto. This will soon be a supercharged 5 litre Coyote, but that's coming. Today we're just trying to get this in the hole. Now this car, we've got the Heights front suspension in. The kit comes with mounts for the Coyote. Comes with mounts specific to the Coyote on the cross member. But looking at the size of that transmission, we're going to have to do a lot of tunnel work. That transmission is gigantic compared to the old 4-speeds that they came with. But we're going to slide it in there, let it hang down, and we're just going to start cutting the floor and throwing it away until we get it to fit. So yeah, we're going to start jacking this thing up. Back in a second. Most of this out. There we go. Not moving, is it? Another team in place. Okay, so enough of that sort of fast forward stuff. This took quite a while to get in the hole. Actually, it's the next day. We were working on it. So yeah, what I'll do is I'll just tell you what we had to do. It didn't want to go in. The alternator, which used to live down here, was hitting the suspension. So there's a kit that moves the alternator to the other side of the engine, and power steering pump goes down here, the alternator goes up here, and yeah, so there was a few things we had to take off the engine to get it down into place, but it's on its mounts now. As far as the tunnel, fitting this 10-speed auto in, we've just like destroyed the tunnel. The old tunnel is not even close. You know, like you can put a Tremec in and it's tight. This is like, yeah, no. It needs a complete new tunnel. So have a quick look in here. You know, we just had to keep opening the hole up here, cut the old cross member out that used to go kind of there. That gives you an idea, like that's about 3 inches higher than what it needed to be, and it's just not even wide enough, so that's gone. So we're going to have to bring the tunnel up right up to here, to make a new, you know, like a saddle area, I call it, you know, a cone over here, spring it down. The hole, with the sheer height of what it has to be, there's so much transmission underneath the main shaft of the transmission, so it has to come up quite high, otherwise you're just dragging it on the ground. So yeah, the whole top of the tunnel right to the back is going to have to come up. You can see it's the old transmission tunnel. So yeah, it's getting surgery from the top of the firewall basically to the top of the diff to make this all fit. So yeah, I've got a whole new respect for the people that are doing Coyote swaps. It's a lot of work, but you know, it's also a bit of fun too, because it's always nice to get it done and get it accomplished. So yeah, I'm going to dive in and start get that cut off wheel, start cutting and making this hole as big as we need it, and put metal back into it. So I'll be back in a few seconds, and we'll be hopefully making some progress. See you in a second. Right, as you can see behind me, we got the Cougar up on the rack. We've trimmed quite a bit of the floor out, so we got a good amount of room around it. And what I've been doing is working on the actual mount of the transmission. So let's have a quick look at that. We'll spin this camera around, and now it's getting fancy, isn't it? Now, what you may not realise is I've just got myself a GoPro. So if this last scene of the video seems a bit different, that's because it is. I'm using a GoPro and a lapel mic and all that stuff that some of you guys have been complaining about, saying I need to get a lapel mic or a lavalier mic. So I've got one of them, and let me know in the comments if you feel like it's an improvement. So yeah, anyway, back to business. As you can see, this is the original style engine cross member here. This is one that I had kicking around. We cut the old one out. So this is a spare that we put in there. We've welded it back in. The distance back is about 6.5 inches from its original location, which gives you an idea, because it puts it right above almost this yoke, this rear yoke on the transmission. Now, that's normally high enough to cover the whole transmission. Now it's only high enough to cover the yoke. So yeah, quite a difference. I've made this a transmission mount or lower cross member. That's a piece of 2.5 inch wide quarter strap, and with some ears welded on it, and that just hooks into the original location as per the original Mustang / Cougar mount fitted. So yeah, and so yeah, I'm going to finish welding that up, and now as you can see, we got some holes to fill. We can take a sneak peek up through there. You're looking out through the firewall, or where the firewall used to be, and yeah, a little bit of work to do. So yeah, we kind of got holes all over the place, and yeah, so all that sheet metal work is going to be on another episode, or the next video on the Cougar. And in the meantime, I am going to sign off and head for home, because I got a pack. We're going on Kiwi's big adventure. In like 48 hours, we'll be on the road and hopefully having some fun with a old 59 Plymouth. But hey guys, you have a good one. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll be back with more as I'm working on the sheet metal to create this new tunnel, and we'll show you what goes on there. Alright, see you guys.